Hi, my name is Stanley, and I'm going to show you how our importer app works and what you can use it for. The importer app makes it easy for users to upload data into their pipes and databases from an Excel spreadsheet. It can be used in many different scenarios. For instance, when migrating data from another tool and you need to export that data into a spreadsheet and then import it into Pipefy. Or when your process demands frequent mass data inputs, this feature lets you create a predefined template and data mapping so that recurring imports are easy as well. You can use the importer app in Pipefy to do two types of imports. One, you can import cards. And two, you can import database table records. As a refresher, our database table feature allows you to store and retrieve important information for your company's processes. You can import the database records that fill your tables. To start, you'll need to prepare the data you want to upload in a spreadsheet. When importing cards to a pipe, you can fill fields not just from the start form, but also fields from other parts of your pipe's phases. You can prepare your import spreadsheet from a blank spreadsheet, or another way to prepare your import spreadsheet is to take a pipe report, export with all of the fields you want to import. For example, in this report, you can select the different fields that you want to include in your import file. So I've selected these here. Now go ahead and export that report. This will give you a pre-made Excel spreadsheet with all of those fields to fill out as well as the format they need to be in. If the data format of some of the fields in your import is incorrect, such as date-time fields or email addresses, then this could cause an error when you try to import your data. In case you hit that error, we have a reference article that shows you all of the correct formats for the different types of fields. Also, make sure that you include and fill out any required fields in your start form in the import file. If there are missing required fields, then it could cause an error with the import as well. I've already prepared this file that I want to import, so let's go ahead and try it out. First, we need to enable the importer app. You can do this by going to Tools, the App section, find Importer, and then click Enable. You can see our importer app enabled up here. Once it's enabled, I'll open the app. You can see our two options here. We can either import rows to a connected database table or cards to the pipe. Something to note is that when importing data to a database, you'll need to create and connect the database to the pipe before beginning to use the importer app. Let's start our import for cards into a pipe. First, you'll need to upload your data file. Now that the file is uploaded, you'll need to map all of the different columns in your import spreadsheet to the fields in your pipe. Once that's done, I'll import the cards. You can save this import mapping so that in the future you don't have to redo all of the mapping again. You can see my saved import mapping here. If you're done importing, you can close this window and wait for the confirmation email. It's important to note that the cards or database records won't immediately be displayed in your pipe or database right after the import. You'll need to refresh the page. Now you can see all of the different cards that I imported just now. If there was an error and the app was not able to import all the cards or records successfully, we'll send an email with an attached file that contains the cards or rows that weren't imported and what was the cause. So that completes our import. You can follow the same process for importing database records as well. If you have any additional questions, feel free to review support articles in our help sidebar. Thanks.